describe that last touchdown?
It was definitely an unreal feeling. But once I caught the ball and I looked upfield and saw the defender was coming from so far back, I just kind of decided that I had to get into the end zone. So.
How were you able to get so open on that play?
It was partially the play drawn up by Coach Scott and Coach Elliott, but other than that, it was almost like a blown coverage as well. So it just ended up with me being wide open.
That panhandle and having that opportunity to play like that so close to home on a big stage, what did that mean to you when that pick up?
It definitely felt great. I mean, two of my biggest games in my career came against FSU, so it definitely felt really good. I mean, just with them like not recruiting me, it was kind of like a what now kind of thing. So I mean, it definitely felt good, and just having such a big game was pretty awesome.
Dabo had mentioned before the game started that you felt like you were going to have a big game. Was it just something that they did defensively that made you think it would be a good opportunity for you?
I mean, just like the last time that we played them, I mean, the middle of the field was always so wide open. So we were able to hit them on it last year, and then, I mean, I guess they really didn't change anything this year. So it was just another big game for me because they really didn't change anything defensively.
Have you done anything that's changed your approach since week 2 where you kind of really taken off since that Georgia Tech game and really kind of showed everybody what the potential? Something changed differently that you had to refocus or something?
I mean, I don't think anything's changed really. I don't find myself doing anything different. It's just a matter of different defenses that we face and different coverages. I mean, when we play these bigger teams, they seem to have like bigger corners and whatnot, so it's kind of hard for us to take those easy fade routes and stuff like that. So I mean, you just got to look for like the bigger body inside. So I mean, in these bigger games, it kind of works out better for me.
There weren't any outside distractions, people kind of getting in your ear, bothering you because of the draft and all that stuff coming up in a few months. Nobody doing that was kind of taking your focus away?
Nah, I mean, it was I got all that done before this season. So I mean, this season's like kind of just clear-minded as I go through it.
Shows that Clemson tight end has only gone for over 100 yards receiving 5 times in history, and you've had 2 of those. Dwayne Allen wasn't even able to accomplish that feat. How special is that for you?
It's definitely awesome. Just setting all these high standards for any tight end that wants to come here, or even the tight ends that we have here now. It's pretty incredible. I'm just trying to set the bar high and just let them try to come and beat it.
You looked like you had a pretty good moment there when we were done with interviews. A guy in an FSU shirt that says the only game he's come to this year was to watch you. Who was that?
That was actually one of our defensive line coaches from my high school. So he was a big FSU graduate and stuff like that. So we always bumped heads whenever I committed to Clemson back in high school. But yeah, he's probably one of my favorite coaches. But it was good to see him back there. I mean, it was just a face I noticed out of the crowd. So it was just good to see somebody I knew.
I imagine you have a lot of family and friends that are Florida State fans.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. I mean, from my high school, you don't really see anybody coming to Clemson. So it's either UCF or FSU or somewhere like that. So, or Auburn. So it's a lot of fans from my area, Florida State.
When you decided to forego the NFL and return, you said two of your biggest reasons for coming back were to win a national title and to win the Mackey Award. You think having games like the other night really puts you in a good position to win that this year?
I mean, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm in a good position, but I'm just going to try to stay in my lane, just keep my head down and just keep working. I mean, if it works out for me, then it does, but I mean, I'm just trying to, the national championship is my main focus, and to get there and to win the game will probably be the biggest deal.
I'm sorry, you said that the Florida State connection with your high school and your former coach and all that. Is that nice that you kind of had the winning score on your last time playing those guys, and you'll always have that on there?
Yeah, it definitely felt good, and plus I had a lot of family there. I think that was actually the first game that my mom seen my senior year, so I mean, it just felt good just to be back in my home state, so close to home, and with all my friends and stuff in the stadium, to go out there and score the game-winning touchdown, it felt really good.
I know you all don't put a lot of stock in the polls or rankings, but will you be watching the selection committee's rankings tonight?
Probably not, honestly. I'll probably be on video games with some of the linemen, but I mean, it'll definitely be interesting to see where they have us at. But I feel by the end of the season, I think it's going to end up being a rematch, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for.
What video game?
With Battlefield just came out, so that's kind of what me and Mitch Hyatt, Tyrone, Justin Falcinelli, and all us be playing, really.
Who's the best?
It's hard to say. It just came out, so I mean, there's a bunch of different areas, but I mean, if I could say anybody, it'd probably be me. So.
What's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game probably as of right now is Battlefield. It's probably consuming all my time. Yeah.
to get Alabama in the semi or the national championship one way or the other as long as you get a rematch with them?
I mean, I prefer it to be the national championship, just to be on the biggest stage going against, quote unquote, the best team in college football. So I mean, that's probably like the game that I want to play them in.
Christian said that Coach addressed playoff rankings coming out today and let everybody know, but did you guys even need to hear that message, or did you already get the program?
I mean, it's pretty repetitive. I mean, just like last year when this stuff was coming out, he gave us the exact same message. I mean, it's good for the freshmen and stuff like that since they haven't been here. But for us guys that are older, we just kind of saw it coming and pretty much just knew it.
What was your Halloween costume?
Like I said, Battlefield's been taking up most of my time, so I didn't do any trick-or-treating or anything.